Today I'm going to be unboxing this UltraWide 2K monitor right here. We're going to set it up with the PS5 to see how it looks or how it works with gameplay. So this is not a 4K monitor, it's a QHD, so a quad high definition monitor. So that's like 4 720p's fitted into one, a large screen monitor. That's all it is. This is a 1440p monitor, so 3440 by 1440p, hella wide. You're going to enjoy this monitor if you enjoy playing games off, let's say, a curved widescreen display. This is a 2.0 monitor as well, just like every other one I found. Like I said, I saw this on Amazon and I was like, I've seen a lot of ultra-wide monitors and they usually cost a lot more. This one cost about 515 Canadian dollars. So this is a Sceptre C35 ultra-wide curved gaming monitor. Got AMD FreeSync for those of you guys that are PC gamers, because like this is also great for PC gaming. Matter of fact, it's probably better for PC gaming. So it's got 3 ports, 3 HDMI ports and 1 display port. So one of the HDMI ports go up to 100 hertz. The only display port goes up to about 100 hertz too. The other 2 HDMI ports go up to 60 hertz. It's VESA compatible. So if you're going to be mounting it using a VESA mount, then this is going to be great. You can definitely mount this up. So there's a lot of cool things about this. I'm not going to talk too much about it anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and unbox this bad boy, set it up, and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, on the far left end of the monitor, all the way to the left side, there's 5 buttons, as you can see right there. There's the mode button, the button for, turning up the volume or the brightness, and then turning it down as well. And then there's also an E button. I think that allows you to choose between different inputs. Say you want to go between HDMI 1, 2, or display ports. And then there's the power button. Moving to the right, underneath the monitor, there's 3 HDMI ports, as well as a display input and the power adapter input as well. The first HDMI and the display ports both go up to 100 hertz, while HDMI 2 and HDMI 3 both go up to 60 hertz. There's also an aux input, as you can see, if you're going to be using headphones with this monitor. Flipping the monitor around, you'll notice that there's a VESA mount input right there. So if you're going to be mounting this, hanging it off of a VESA mount, then you can do this with that input right there, as well as 3 LED light systems right there. As you can see, those we'll see later down when we turn on the monitor how they look. Looking inside the box, we've got a V-shaped tool here. We're going to be using this to build the stand for the monitor. Next thing we've got here is another piece of the stand. So this one's got a red, I think it's got a nice finish to it, and the material feels really well made. Next thing out the box, we've got a pouch here. This one is just holding all the little tools, all the little screws. As you can see, we've got a manual here, a thank you note. You know what we say about manuals, man, we don't really use those things until we have to, so we're just gonna put that to the side. We've also got a power adapter here. Well, this is pretty much standard with any device you buy. You definitely need one of these. Something else that's provided in the bag is an HDMI 2.0 cable, so you don't have to look for one if you don't have one. Another thing that's in there is something you would use to mount when you're working with the VESA mount system. So if you want to mount this using the VESA system, then you can use that. There's also the screws that you can use with that previous mount system right there, or mounting plate. 2 other screws that you're going to use when you're building the stand, and there's also going to be about 3 more screws right there which you're going to use to build the stand as well. So Sceptre has also provided you guys that don't always come prepared with a screwdriver. So they've got a Phillips screwdriver in there, and I happen to be one of those guys, so I'm going to be using this in this tutorial or in this unboxing video right here. That's everything that's in the box. So as you can see, I've placed everything I'm going to be working with to build out the monitor with this stand, because that's what we're going to be doing next, is setting up this monitor for gameplay. First thing we're going to do here is attach the V-shaped part of the stand to the other part of the stand. This is how we're going to stand the monitor on, a desktop or TV stand, whatever you're going to be placing it on. So we're going to just use the Phillips screwdriver that's provided, or you can use whichever one that you already have, and just screw on all 3 different screws. Just make sure you do it firmly so the monitor doesn't fall apart. Next up here, I'm going to press the button on the back side of the monitor to take out the little attachment there. All right, now that that's out, I'm going to attach that piece to the stand I've just built using 2 screws also provided in the box. This should be quick and easy as well. When both screws are in, make sure the top side of the little piece attached is wider at the top than at the bottom, or it's just going to be upside down. Next thing I'm going to do is plop the entire piece I've just built back into the back side of the monitor. So I'm going to insert from the top side and then push down on the bottom until a clicking sound is heard. Next up, I'll connect the power adapter and my HDMI cable to it. So I've got an HDMI 2.1 here. I'll use the HDMI 1 input to make sure I get the best frame rate possible during gameplay at 100 Hertz. I'm going to power up this bad boy in a second and we're going to run my digital PS5 through it, but I have to say it looks exceptional already. Or maybe I'm just a little biased and, you know, just a big fan of curved screen monitors, but everything is connected now and I'm going to hit the power button so we can see what it looks like. We're at the PS5 user login screen and I believe it already looks good from what I can see, but I can't pass a verdict until after seeing gameplay on it. So with the lights turned off, the monitor looks even better. I love the color saturation, vibrancy, and contrast coming out of it. Very important, especially when it comes to gameplay. Going into the PS5 settings to see what the video output resolution is shows that the PS5 is operating at a resolution of 1920 by 1080p at 60 Hz, which isn't 4K or even the wide 2K, which is 1440p. The PS5 does not operate at 1440p resolution, which is a bummer since it would have utilized the full potential for resolution on this monitor at 1440p. If you have an Xbox, you know, Series X or S, or even the Xbox One X, on the other hand, you'll be able to play at 1440p on this monitor. This feature might be added to the PS5 down the line if there's enough demand for it, according to PlayStation. So when you flip the monitor around, there are 3 luminous LED lights on the back cover, which I find to be really cool and, you know, aesthetic. It looks clean, especially if you're a fan of RGB or anything of the sort. And I am a big fan of RGB, so I thought it was, you know, really neat to have that there. Another cool thing about this monitor is that it's got a display that tilts 15 degrees backward and 5 degrees forward, which allows you to find a sweet spot that bridges clarity and comfort. So those are 2 important things when it comes to gaming. So being able to do that, or being able to move the screen back and forth or tilt it back and forth, is very important. So I love how it looks with the PS5 placed right next to it. I mean, come on, look at how nice that looks. Although it doesn't output at 4K resolution, it does a great job of providing rich and strong colors. Playing fast action games like Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, and the likes always require fast and accurate pixel response from an LED, and this monitor has that fast response time of 4 milliseconds. So with quick response times, ghosting and blurring are reduced so the user can enjoy the display with clarity and precision. Okay, so with 100 Hz refresh rate, images transition fast and smoothly while still outpacing the standard and reducing screen tearing with this monitor. So the screen is an 1800R curved display, meaning you can remain immersed in the game you're playing no matter where you choose to sit in the room, since you can see clearly from any angle, and that's ultra important. And it's known to be, you know, a common thing with curved monitors, but with this one it even looks better. I'll tell you that right now. The dimensions for this are 32.96 by 19.04 by 9.68 inches, if that matters to you, and it weighs about 16.6 pounds. So gaming on this at 1080p, to be honest with you guys, is on another level. The colors are great. The black levels are way better than IPS monitors, and there are no dead pixels at all, and the backlight bleed issues don't exist with this, man. It also works awesome with G-Sync. So it does say it doesn't work with G-Sync, but I'll tell you right now that it does work with G-Sync. Okay, overall I think this is an awesome 35-inch ultra-wide gaming monitor, which works really well for high frame rate gameplay. Features bright and vibrant colors, deep saturation, and a large display to view from. It isn't too pricey either and offers a lot of features that boost gameplay experience. If you want to find out more details about this monitor, you can check it out through the purchase link in the description below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing, setup, test, and review video of the 34-inch or 35-inch Sceptre UltraWide QHD monitor? If so, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comment section if you have any questions about this monitor. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications by hitting the bell icon, and you'll be one of the first to be notified whenever I release a new video. If you want to see some more videos like this one, make sure to check out the video on the screen right now, and I shall catch you guys in my next video. It's Midas, and I'm out.